Greetings everyone. This video is a general horoscope reading for those born under the sign of Pisces and how that may be interacting, how those of us that are under the sign of Pisces may feel or experience things during this time when the sun is in Scorpio. Well, perhaps more for Pisces than any other sign, this is going to be a drastic time for change and death. But not only the physical death that is associated with Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, and that of the Scorpio sign itself, but also a spiritual death, a complete transformation of mind, body, and spirit, not just a physical, material change and transformation, but an all-around, all-encompassing change, a rebirth, if you will. Those under the sign of Pisces are very likely to experience such things at this time. So if whatever we want to call it, whether spiritual awakening or enlightenment, any of that is perhaps more possible during this time period. Being aware of our emotions is going to be extra helpful. The Pisces energy can often make us very dreamlike, very detached from reality. And the Scorpio energy is probably not going to take away from that very much. If anything, it may enhance it further, or may put rather just a different spin on it with that Scorpio energy. But so the Pisces, the dreaming may be intensified during this time. Remembering our dreams, and the dream states themselves may be more intense, more emotional perhaps. Staying in touch with our intuition seems very important during this time. Also, just any psychic abilities, any kind of clairs that we are in touch with, that subtle dimension of life just seems really important during this time period, especially for those born under the sign of Pisces. With them both being water signs, they work well with each other. Pisces is simply a little bit more mature, further along in the cycle than Scorpio. Maybe not even mature is the best word. We're not trying to say that Scorpio is immature, but it's simply further along. We have grown and learned and gotten to another level of existence in the energy of Pisces. So we want to make sure we're honoring that, not getting sucked back by the Scorpio energy too deeply, but also honoring it for sure. Just paying attention to it, being aware of it seems important. And then again, for many of us, it may be about transcending it, transcending all of these influences and going through a spiritual, complete rebirth during this time period. Which will just leave us in a complete, almost new life, essentially. We will feel like just a new person afterwards. And if we're just going through it during the process, it can be very intense at times. So just doing our best to honor ourselves, taking care of ourselves as best as we can, but otherwise detaching from as much as we can seems very important for those born under the sign of Pisces. Detaching to a healthy level, whatever that means for you, where you are at this moment. And that's going to help you work through this season of Scorpio in the highest and best way possible. Hope you all enjoy this season of Scorpio.